Hey guys, Brian Grossman here with the National Deer Association, out here on my 15-acre fixer-upper, marking some trees for an upcoming forest stand improvement project. Now, if you haven't watched the first video in this series, I would encourage you to go back and do that. That'll give you a little bit of background information on what I'm doing here, what I have to work with, and kind of some of my goals for this property. If you have already watched that, then you may recognize this area behind me as the hardwoods, or the back half of my property. It's in some dire need of forest stand improvement work, which is, again, what I'm working on here today. I'm actually marking the trees I want to keep because I'm going to be cutting and killing a lot more trees than what I'm actually keeping. So it's easier just to mark the keepers. I got a lot of great stuff back here. I got a lot of white oaks, a lot of red oaks, just mass producers in general, but I have too much of a good thing, I guess you would say, to the point that the canopy's closed, very little sunlight getting down here to the forest floor, and as a result I have no understory growth. It's just wide open out here, as you can see. So really right now, this time of year, there's no cover for deer. There's virtually no food for deer other than, you know, the few remaining red oak acorns. So there's really no reason for a deer to utilize this property, and there won't be until this time next year, or fall of next year, when the acorns drop again. So I really need to get this canopy opened up. I need to get understory growth in here to provide that year-round food, year-round cover, and a reason for deer to be in here and to feel safe being in here. So that's the goal for this year. I hope to follow that forest stand improvement project with the prescribed burn. I'm dealing with years, if not decades, of leaf litter here below me, that it won't stop the understory growth from coming up. I mean, just the timber thinning itself will improve this back here, but if I can get this leaf litter burned off, it's just going to accelerate the results. It'll expose that soil and that seed bank directly to sunlight, to moisture, to nutrients, and it'll speed up that process of a flush of understory growth, which is what I'm going for. So I hope this has a whole lot different look come late this spring and this summer, and I'll be sure to share that with you guys. Now, as far as, you know, I've had several people inquire to how the season went, to how the hunting went here on my 15-acre fixer-upper, and I couldn't be happier with that part of it. Despite the less than ideal habitat here, the hunting was great this year. I was actually able to fill both of my Georgia buck tags right here on my 15 acres with what, you know, to me were two very nice bucks. I killed just a pretty 7-pointer in early October with my bow, hunting off the ground just right up here above me, actually in the one area that I've actually done a little forest stand improvement. I did about a half-acre project up there this past year, maybe a little more than a half-acre. But that was actually the area where I killed that buck in early October. And then in mid-November, I was able to get back in here, and actually right about where I'm standing in here, I was able to shoot a nice big-bodied 9-pointer that I'd been watching. Both deer I'd been watching since I put cameras out in the summer. The 9-pointer was a little harder to get on, a little less consistent, but he happened to just come through that evening cruising for does during the middle of the rut there, and I was able to shoot him with my rifle. So just ended a great season back here, and I couldn't be happier with that part of it. But I got plenty of work to do, and between, you know, being able to kill those bucks and just the incredible number of different bucks that I was able to get on trail camera during the course of the season back here, just really has me fired up about the potential for this property. There's no doubt that the deer are here. I just need to do my part, put in my sweat equity, improve the habitat back here to where these deer feel more comfortable spending their time on this property. Now, I'm not going to hold deer on 15 acres all year long. Don't expect to do that. Those deer are going to wander, as they often do. I had one buck that I'd watched most of the season get shot a couple properties over, by youth, which was awesome to see that kid be able to get that. Didn't bother me in the least, but it just goes to show that you know, these deer are going to wander, not only during the rut, but, you know, during the entire course of the year. All I can do is provide as much as possible on my property to hold them here for as long a period of time as I can, to make them feel safe moving in here during daylight hours, because there's not a lot of great cover on these surrounding properties. So if I can really build it up in here, I think I can hold a lot of deer in here and just provide some excellent hunting. So I hope you guys will stick around for that and follow this series. If you haven't already, hey, be sure to hit that subscribe button, that little notification bell, so you never miss one of our videos. And as always, for all things deer hunting and land management, be sure to check out our website at deerassociation.com.